Hello everybody, how is it going? Welcome to another episode of Legend of Keepers. Guys, if you have not watched my first episode of this, go ahead and do that, because we are in basically the new game plus here. This is the promotion level. We have an additional monster room and we are starting with all the resources that we got from the previous run. So, what are we doing here? We have enhanced armor as well as enraged for the monsters. We are having bleed for the adventurers that are coming in. And I would say we need to heal up a little bit. So some of my monsters are really beat up. And I wanna give them some rest. I wanna give them some room to breathe. So we have a pretty good vampire, by the way. Victor being level 5 already. And we have an orc, level 3. We have a boarman, level 3 already. I'm really looking forward to play around with them a little bit more. Next thing is gonna be upgrading the flame eater here. As well as the skeletons. So, what are we doing? We're playing with this setup. And we're gonna playing against the veterans, obviously, because I do believe we can. The enemies here are getting stronger and stronger. They are now level 6 already, which is gonna make it really hard. And we have to really follow up with our monster strength as well. We're gonna get AoE ice damage, we're gonna get front air damage, and front physical. We can use you. Air, ice, and physical. Might be him. Might also be him. The ordering here is not relevant because we have this stupid ice wizard here who's gonna completely randomize my positioning in the first room. And what was that? Air, physical, and ice. Yeti is actually quite good here. You as well. I will take the succubus because she can deal poison damage, like nature damage. And here's the third room. Everybody that we didn't use, we can place in the third room. That's pretty good. So, let's do it. Love that the adventurers start with a good chunk of bleed already. That is so damn good. And look at that, the ice mage in the back. Uh-oh. Rip skeleton. Ice mage in the back is almost dead. Let's actually try to focus on him because he can be really, really nasty. Spear strike, applying bleed to this guy who has 100% armor? Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna use impalement to actually deal some damage behind. Oh my god. Alright, here's the priestess. Sorceress, actually. What? Holy crap! Skeleton? No, not even a skeleton there. Oh, wow. At the very least, the ice dude is gonna die. That's the good news. The bad news is that this knight is giving us hell. Wow. I'm gonna enrage my next monsters here so that they deal a bit more damage. With a bit, I mean a lot more damage. What's your weakness? Ice and nature. I mean, tiredness is good. Makes him deal less damage. 30%. And yeah, I want to go for some more nature damage. And then freezing breath. Making me slow as well. Let's go. Oh man, poor Yeti. Goodbye, Yeti. At the very least, we got the knight. We got him. Alright, and that means we can, I think, reliably deal some fire damage to the sorceress here. Crap! That is so much damage. And she survived that? Alright, at the very least, we got the skeleton. It's hard. It's hard, but I like it. So, resistance is absolutely great. +5 to all resistances will keep the slaveholder alive a lot longer. Do we engineer the trap a bit? I would say yes. Let's do that. Let's go with the poison trap, because it's our secondary damage dealing trap. We also do an event. Some kind of ogre pretending to be a monster trainer offers you his services in exchange for some fresh blood. +1 level to both of them. We'll pay that. 100%. That's really, really good. I'll do the other event as well. And we get a Chalice of Youth. Tier 2. 10% more life for skeletons. Thank you for that. Those were really good for us. I'm really happy. So, can we keep... Ugh. We need more employees. Way more employees. Holy macaroni, that is so weird. I guess I have to keep some of them in here. Oh, it also seems that they are only healing for once each week now. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, alright. Alright. So you're level 2, you're level 2. Yeah, some more employees would be great. I still want to fight veterans though. I'm really here for the high value. Let's just go. Let's see what we can do. I also want my people at super high morale, because it means that we deal more damage thanks to our troll beer. Monsters deal 55% additional damage and morale when their motivation is full. Also Crystal Skull, 15% chance that monsters that are getting killed come back to life as a skeleton warrior. Monsters have a 20% chance to start a fight with a random bonus, then skeletons have 20% more life, and traps deal 20% more damage. That's our relics, that's our, what are they called? Artifacts? I think artifacts. Alright, so, physical damage, air damage to the back, and nature damage all around. That's okay. Ish. No. Air damage. How do we absorb air damage? With you. Yeah, that seems good. Seems like a good setup. And then poison dart here. He's actually susceptible to poison. That is the berserker. Everybody is, except for, of course, the poison wizard. Alright, here we go. That's difficult. I think I need one fire and... Or actually, I want you here. Yeah, the ice guy has the most armor to the front. Air damage to the back. Yeah, it's cool. It's a good setup. And then the remaining ones to the last room. And then we got the slave holder. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Why is he not affected by bleeding? Oh, because he has a passive. Can't be affected by bleeding. Ah, that's interesting. We can deal some nice ice damage though, or physical damage, and then frostbite. Very good. It stayed exactly as it was. Sure, we're gonna deal some AoE here because I want this wizard to not attack. And we got it. Holy crap, yeah! One of them down, very first room. It's perfect. I think we might have this in the bag. So, okay, let's see. That's 34 nature damage as well as demoralized, and then it's 22 air damage and negative 22 morale. Damage dealt increased by 100% if the target is affected by demoralized. It's very situational. So we have to do it over like a bunch of rounds. Can we affect morale with the dog? We cannot stack demoralized, but we can deal air damage and morale damage. That's interesting. Let's stun the frontliner. We didn't, okay. 50% chance, by the way, if you wonder. So the problem is that here, the Mumlock gives 50% morale back to a hero after a fight. I still want to howl. Because I have the feeling that we can demoralize the Berserker there. Yeah, this is holding. This is holding very well, even. Let's go with more demoralization, which is a debuff. The higher you stack, the more morale it does over a turn, over the turns. That's unfortunate. So the way it works is that the stack multiplies the morale damage by 5, and then it will be reduced. And the next turn, you know, it's getting Like 10 morale and then 5 morale and then it vanishes. But if we stack it up, it's gonna linger for longer. Linger for longer. Not bad. Let's keep Sinister Roots up, sure. The question is, how much damage will we receive here? So many effects stacked. I love it. Yeah, that's a lot. Cannot really kill. But we are very close. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this guy survived. Oh, what? Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. He healed himself. He healed his morale himself. I mean, this guy in the front is kind of dead now. Wait, I can intimidate him. And I will. That'll give us some tears, and tears are a resource that we don't have much of. Really good. Okay, and now it's just frozen arm. Let's go, let's kill. Boom. Down he goes. Hell yeah! Alright. So, we're gonna get an upgrade on one of our skills, and I think I still want Whiplash. Whiplash is really good. Stacking the physical attack and just doing it all the time. Anyway, it's time to train. We have a good chunk of money. And yeah, we have a lot of monsters back. Victor doesn't need training anymore, and I think I also leave George out of this. Let's go. Let's go ahead and train for 444 gold. Who needs the next upgrade? I think it's the Boarman. The Boarman is actually one of my auto-includes right now. Being just my tank, having a lot of health, decent resistances, and so on. Seems good. I don't want you to get any better. I mean, I want you to get better, but I don't want to invest into you. Skeletons are also a thing, because we have this, where is it? The Chalice of Youth. Skeletons gain 20% more life, so upgrading a skeleton's life is really handy. And we would deal more damage with this skeleton archer. I could also upgrade the skeleton dog. More air resistance is super handy. No, I'll take the archer. Let's go. So, business trip. We are in week 7. More life for skeletons. Yeah, and we're gonna send a level 1 skeleton magus back. That is so good. So, tier 3. We have kind of a skeletal bleed poison build going for us. Here we can only use the event. I'll capture the guy, giving us 150 gold. Then we're gonna send somebody else on a business trip. I have to. More damage from traps is super good. Because traps are always in there. Yeah, we always use traps. In like every fight. We are not using all of our monsters all the time. But okay. Here we go. I'm taking George. I'm taking... Everybody else is still in need of recovery. Big time. But who do we send into the first room? Uh-oh. This doesn't look great. Sure, I'll put you over here. Put you over there. It's fine, I guess. I still go for veterans. I'm here for the big loot, guys. Let's get strong. Let's do it. So, I see a lot of physical damage coming in. Nature resistance as well as fire resistance. What's your passive? Gains enraged when another hero is defeated. Can't affected by poison. Can't be affected by poison. Ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, physical damage is really good on this phalanx dude here. It's also quite resistant to nature, but fire is his weakness. I think I cannot do anything against that. My poison archer is gonna go into room 4. Is he? No. Still doing nature damage. But I'm not applying the poison, that's the drawback. Yeah, I'll apply it like that. Let's go. I need like a strong initiation on that. That's a poison dart here. I want this knight to be off the battlefield as quickly as possible. And then we're gonna go with circular saw later. See, he has 100% armor. Oh, no, 75% armor, but that's still bad enough. Let's go. So, This is weird. Let's go. Okay, you got a bit of armor. But you are very susceptible to poison. This is so weird. Not to poison, to... What's it called? Fire. All of them are. And we got you in the end. It's gonna be a fun fight. I am hoping that I'm getting some random skeletons when my people die. So, initiation. You bastards. That hurt a lot. So, I want speed. For that reason, I'm gonna go Gust, so all of my monsters are getting haste. And I can at the very least deal some damage to them. Yeah, let's try. She's not gonna be affected by the poison, but the nature damage that we do is amazing. Spear Strike does nothing, Impalement does something. Although 2 bleeding stacks is nice. Yeah, let's take the bleed. I was really hoping that I could get another strike out with my skeletal archer there. But okay. Poison Dart, do your work, please. Thank you. Now what? I'll probably go ahead and... Burning Whip does nothing. We might go Show No Mercy. Yeah, we need more damage. Show No Mercy gives us Enraged for the next monster room, which makes them deal more damage. Stalactite Falls is good. It's lots of physical as well as Frostbite. And I just hope that we can kill the backliner with the Circular Saw now. Not quite. So she's gonna initiate the fight with her Frost passive. But then she's gonna die. Yeah, we have all of the stacks of the damage here. One down. Frozen Arm kills the front. Ooh. And then she dies from bleeding. That was a bit weird. But okay. So I don't need... Do I need an Ice Elemental? It is a level 2 Ice Elemental. So it's already upgraded. Attacks to target heroes affected by Frostbite. Attacks also target heroes affected by Frostbite for 30% of final damage. That is actually quite good. Or we deal a bit more damage and bleed with our enslavement. I'll take the Frosty Dude. Let's go. At the very least, it's somebody else that I could technically send on a business trip if I need to. So, who needs the next upgrades? Let's take a look around. I'm gonna be playing with you guys. Let's see. We're gonna train. Always, always, always. Gonna make my monsters better, right? I mean, we have 3 characters that are ice related. Maybe it's worth investing a bit into that, because they can combo off quite well. That'll give us even more resistances. I like that a lot. We're gonna train Mr. Ballman to level 5, so we don't have to care about him anymore. And maybe George. I want to train George to level 2, because at level 3 he's gonna get a passive that applies Frostbite whenever he attacks somebody, and he has an area of effect attack. Frostbite being the damage over time ice effect. And then we have Workglow, who deals more damage to everybody that is affected by Frostbite. It seems like a plan to me. Yeah, let's go Frost combo, why not? Having some options is always good. We could work out here, or we could go for an event hoping for some money for next training. I'll do that. Yay, 300 gold! Let's go. Let's go Trainer and then Collector. Let's do it. So, training George, applying Frostbite when attacking. That's good. Yep, George level 3 now, so we can reliably also use him. And we're gonna use the Collectors. And we pay in blood, because we have so much of it. Anyway, oh, I can rename them. Ooh. I didn't know that. We can do some nice Patreon shenanigans with that as well. Here's the Frost Dude guy. Brigade. These are the bleeding guys. I'll also put you to the back. Skeletal Archer is also gonna go to the frontier, just in case I need him. We're gonna be fighting a champion. That's not gonna be easy, but we will get things done. I'm pretty sure about that. So, the champion is an Arjmage. with ice damage to the front. Let's go Circular Saw, because we're gonna be playing the Vampire here. Alrighty. Can't be affected by Demoralized. His speed is increased. Okay. So fire damage to the back. How do we play around fire damage to the back? I don't know yet. And air. Fire and air to the back. It might be that we are playing... Wait, how do we play that? Fire and air to the back. It might be that, and that. Gonna be using the Skeletal Archer later. So that's the Poison Dart, as per usual. It's a pretty potent trap. And now what? It's ice damage and air damage. So we're gonna be playing the ice dudes. Hell yeah! Let's see how this is going. Wait, there's fire damage also coming to the back. I hope that we have the archer down by this point. But this is air and fire, wait. She's pretty defensive when it comes to that. Alright, let's do it like that. And then we have this, and this, and this. Got it! Let's see what we can do against the next champion here. And we still start with 3 bleed, which is amazing. So the tracker has a passive skill that dodges the effects of the first trap, but it's used up now, and we can now follow up. Don't you dare killing them. Yeah, it's bleeding. This is all about bleeding here, stacking bleeding as much as possible, and then using Bloody Assault on the Vampire to use the stacks here and apply them to the backliner as well. This is incredible. Yep. Come on, live. And now we need a nice stun from you, please. Got the stun! Yeah, he also died as a result, but okay. Sure, let's fight him? Vampire will die anyway. We might as well just deal as much damage as possible by just howling. But it's 4 stacks of bleeding. No. I need this champion off the field as quickly as possible. Goodbye, doggo. You will be remembered. So, here is a burning whip that I don't need. I'm gonna go show no mercy. Again, he's gonna die. From the trap. Alright. So, the champion is down. That's the good news. We still have some enemies around that are trying to kill us, though. Let's, Yeah, let's go with Infection. Deals more damage. Midliner down. We also got some poison on the other guy. So, here's the thing. Frozen Thorn. That is 96 ice damage. That is incredible. Bonk. And there we go. We got it. That was a champion fight. And we didn't even lose anything. Oh my god. Not that much at the very least. So. So this tree here is kind of more like morale based. And I don't want another of it. Unless I'm gonna stake the both of them in the same room and have a great time demoralizing as well as dealing nature and air damage. Or I'll take this demon here, who deals fire damage, decreasing the enemy's fire resistance as well, and incinerating enemies, because it jumps around a lot. He's also pretty tanky, having 200 health. Or we deal more damage with traps. I think the morale-based thing might be a thing. Did I say thing already? It's rather weak to fire, though. Armor is also not that great. That's a bit weird. All of them are great. I could actually just take any of those. Let's go with fire. No, I'll try. I'm gonna try to combo this off. I'm going into a lot of different directions now, I know. Maybe I should be a bit more focused. But I wanna try. Let's also go to the merchant. None of these matter. Yeah, it's fine. So, next up is a business trip. Let's trip. We're gonna get, was that Scepter of Destiny? Monsters have a 20, and then plus 20, I like a 40% chance to start each fight with a random buff. I like that a lot. Let's send our Succubus out to get that, as well as 81 gold. And then we're gonna take... Is it the Event or the Alchemist? I think I'm gonna go with an Alchemist here, because we have so much blood, and the transfer rate is not the best. As you can see, we are losing 5 units whenever we transfer something. But we have so much blood and we have no tears at all. It's quite even now. I'm gonna transmute even more, because we will gain more blood over time. Alright. Good job, Alchemist. Next up, we're gonna go up against some veterans. Also sending the ones back that are injured. And then, where is my... Wait a sec. Oh, there you are. Okay, so we have a level 1 and a level 2 of these. That's also interesting. And we need something else that does some morale damage. Who's dealing morale damage? Nobody of you. None of you. Yeah, I kind of gave up on morale completely. I could use my doggo, but I also want my doggo to heal. Would be cool if we had the orc as well. But we don't, so we won't. So you over here, you over there. This is kind of set now. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go ahead and play against the next veterans, because I like the challenge. Alrighty. That's a lot of fire damage, and we have negative 50 fire resistance on those guys. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We're gonna get air damage to the front, which is okay. We're gonna also get nature damage to the front, and a lot. Me no like. Yeah, we'll do it like that. This is a throwaway room for me, completely. And they don't even have a trap or anything in front of them, so they will just suffer hard. Let's see. Next room. Can we go in with the whole ice thing here? We have quite a high ice resistance. I'm thinking I'm gonna build, actually, a mixed room. You are okay. You are okay. You are okay. Alright, let's go. And now we're gonna play it like that. Cool. Let's roll. It's gonna be a very interesting fight. As I was saying, I believe that these guys will act once and then they will die. Oh, all the damage. So, let's go... Gust. Dealing a bit of damage, also making us faster, so that we can actually get something out here. And then, of course, Poison Arrow dealing a lot of damage to the backliner. He's not gonna get affected by poison, but the damage is good. Impalement, and just as much DPS, or DPT, damage per turn. Don't! She did it. Anyway, still in it. There we go. I think there's gonna be more physical damage as well as bleed. Yeah. Oh, this is actually not looking that bad. I mean, each room they progress, they will also get a stack of their debuffs applied to them. And that means they will not really reach this room. Here comes the poison, negative 35%. That is her resistance, and now she dies. It's not that bad after all. It was actually quite okay. Again, we lost the first room, but nothing else happened really. Do I go with a higher physical here? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. The biggest whiplash the world has ever seen. Yeah, we have a lot of money. I also want to send somebody on a course. It seems like a plan to me. Let's go. 2 levels for my level 1 archer. Yeah, I'll pay that. That's good. It will be unavailable for a while. Ah, this is a very harsh one. I think I want a seminar here, helping out my my monsters. We only have 11 weeks on the armor increase, 29 weeks on the enraged increase. It's a nice permanent buff that we can squeeze out of here. Semi-permanent. So we could either get 2 resistances or 2 stacks of tempo, initiative. Both of them are actually quite good. I'm gonna go with the jogging, because it helps us getting the damage out before we die. And then it's gonna be Engineer here. Engineer upgrading our poison trap to level 4. Perfect. I don't need any of the other traps though. And then we could... Wow. The next adventurers are actually taking their time. That's perfect for us. How do we look here? You need rest, you need rest. Victor is back. You are back. Doggo is back. Yeah, we can definitely afford going for plunder. Even if something bad happens, it's gonna be okay. Let us see. There is gold gain with a 5% chance of one volunteer not being available. That's okay. That's more gold gain. But 75% chance of a volunteer being unavailable for 10 weeks. For all of these, it's fine. I don't care so much. Yeah, let's get some gold. Nothing happened and we got almost the maximum amount of gold out of this. Perfect. Nice plunder. Love it. Let's go event. 1 level for 200 gold? Yeah, I like. And then we go for the collectors, getting even more gold, and then we're gonna train again. Holy crap. That was such a great event chain, and we are still not done. I mean, there are no adventurers still. Does it mean the next one will be more dangerous? I don't know. So what about that? Do we upgrade these trees? What's the next big thing? The ice elemental is quite sturdy. The Yeti is as well. Maybe building into this path a little bit more. Or we just upgrade the archer to level 5. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. I kind of also want my orc upgraded. I mean, this is a 340 investment. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Training the orc and then also training the dog. Okay. Trying to get some of them to level 4, level 5, and then build around that. And we have a good chunk of employees now. I kind of want to get rid of this skeleton magus here. It doesn't really matter to me. This guy. I'm just using him as a filler, so we can actually go to the black market and sell him. Or we go for an event for the hope of something good. Let's go to the black market. 175. 175 for the harpy. Harpy is not really that good. Not really. Applies air weakness when she's attacking, but we don't really follow up on that. Yeah, we'll sell her. It's some money for us, and then here we're gonna go for an event. Ooh, Potion of Evolution plus 1 level! Alright, on the guy that I was saying was not relevant to us. Man! What a thing that happened here. Wow, do we go for a champion? I mean, we have everybody ready. Everybody is in perfect state right now. Yeah, we'll do. Let's get the good bonuses out of this. The best. Cool. I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. So here's the thing. It's a lot of physical damage as well as broken armor, reducing our armor, obviously. And then, if the life is above 35%, the damage dealt is increased by 50%. It deals 100% of the final damage to the monster positioned behind the target. It's lots of AoE. Lots of physical AoE. And then, if the life is under 35%, the damage taken is reduced by 50%. It's like a swap. They also have a healer, great, and they also have a... The attack hits all monsters, damage dealt reduced by 70. Okay. Good. Not. At the very least, we don't have to deal with fire damage here. Can we reliably demoralize them? I'd say no. I'd say no. Not really. Okay, so we're gonna go with the bleed here. Which means, wait, physical, nature to the back, ice to the back, nature and ice to the back. That's okay, we're gonna put the Victor back into this area. You're sturdy, to physical to the front. You are also pretty sturdy when it comes to physical. Dog might be better, because he applies more bleeding stacks. Yep. We'll do it like that. So, Circular Saw sadly coming behind. Then the spell, then the next monster room, which consists of... Ooh, what's your weakness again? Ice. Yeah, I have something that deals ice damage. 25% armor. Yeah, we're gonna make an ice room here, completely. And just to finish it up, I'll put both of you here and then that. No, actually, let's go back real quick. I want Kogan in here. No, wait! Ah, a bug! A bug, a bug, a bug! Where are my two dude guys? No, okay, they're not here anymore. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. I wanted to replace them. I wanted to, you know, use the 2 trees and then the orc, because all of them have some morale-based things, and maybe I wanted to pivot over to morale there. Easy target, no. Slow. Do I want slow? I'm pretty fast. It's gonna be fine. We have the bonuses from the seminars. So, here we go. Let's apply some... Power? I'm gonna play around the bleed. Let's see. So, 4 bleed to the backliner. Oh my god, we're getting elemental weakness. I could go broken armor. But stun would be better. Yeah, if we get it. So far the vampire is holding. Maybe he's actually gonna get another punch out. It seems like it. Doggo with the 10 stacks off the bleed now. Here comes the bloody assault yet again. Applying the 10 stacks back to the next character. It's perfect. And if you stun now, we're gonna be safe. And we stunned. So good. So good. Ah, Victor didn't survive that, sadly. Okay, but we can still apply some more bleed. We have to, right? Yeah, let's go. We have to apply as many bleed stacks as possible, so that he will just die over time. It's a pretty good first room. Like, first monster room. And the animation is so beautiful. We even get it! What? We even get a skeleton! That's so good! Come on, die from the bleed, please. That's 18 stacks, so he's technically dead already. The question is now, how long does it take for him to actually die? Yeah, down goes the Skello. There we go. We also got the heal on the healer there. That is perfect. 20 stacks of Raining Blood. That actually also unlocked an achievement right now. Show no mercy? Fire damage doesn't really do that much to him. Let's go show no mercy, deal some more damage with the next room. Oh, please let me have initiative. Oh, we do. That's a frozen arm, let's go! Boom! Dead. Okay, and then we go... this is only attacking the front line. We have to upgrade him a little bit more. Maybe it's... No, wait. It's the only thing he does. Attacking the frontliner. Let's go Freezing Breath, slowing the enemies, as well as applying the Frostbite debuff. Demoralized, no. Yeah, Ice damage and Frostbite. And then we deal more damage with our attacks for each Frostbite stack. Right. Frozen Thorn. Consumes the stacks of Frostbite applied to the target. No, let's go with Ice Weakness. So we deal more damage now when we attack with Ice damage, obviously. You dead? Yeah, Frozen Arm does it. Boom! Ice, everybody. Ice, ice, baby. A third one of these? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We can really pivot into that. And it's a level 3 character. Look, Sorcerer is good though, because monsters killed definitely come back as a skeleton warrior. So you put 2 monsters around him that he just resurrects as skeleton warrior. Monsters have a 40% chance, now a 60% chance to start each fight with a random bonus. That's also extremely handy. I don't need more monsters. Let's just make the monsters that we have stronger. It's fine. So, we got a trainer. Question is, do we go for the trainer? I think we go for the trainer. We don't have that much money. It might be better to take the event here, but I also want to make my monsters better. Let's do it. So, George, what about you? We get some more ice resistance, which is kind of meh. Yeah, let's take George and level him up to level 4. And, oh wow, we can also upgrade the ice skeleton here. That's good. Then, Alchemist, no, not needed. We go for the event. I will not sell my skeletons gain 30% more life thing. I've upgraded that so nicely. And we are using a lot of skeletons, honestly. Let's see. I don't care about repairing this trap either. It's fine. And here we go. Week number 33. We only get veterans here. But it's gonna be okay. So, I'm gonna get some skelos in here. And it's gonna be my setup. Let's go. Always go for the veterans here. At this point, I think we are so strong that we can easily defend ourselves against veterans. We just killed a champion. That's good. Speaking of, these guys are dealing a lot of fire damage. Fire and ice and physical. How do we play around that? The answer is we don't. We could technically... He has 100 armor. I'm not dealing any physical damage to him. I'm thinking about actually going for a morale-based approach here. What do we have? Not much in the future rooms. No, we have to kill. This is a bit difficult. So, doing that. Is he piercing? He's not piercing, no. They're pretty weak to nature, all of them. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, whatever. So be it. So be it. Okay, there's the spell room. You're also dealing like physical, ice, and fire. Man, that's so hard. So physical. You are good at physical. Now I'll put the level 5 archer in here because it deals a lot of nature damage, and nature damage is good. Actually, let's try that. Alright, we're ready to go. These trees, they also deal nature damage. It's their weakness, so let's go for it. Immune to bleeding, ignores the first trap. The only bleed that we got out of here was actually a bit of bleed on the knight. Oh, and they're also enraged. 2 poison or 1 poison? Yeah, I go with the raw damage to the backliner. If she dies, we got a good benefit out of this. Alright. The fight is on. Don't you dare killing my people. I'll go in with Impalement. Yeah, I'll go in with Impalement here. Dealing some damage to the midliner as well. And now they die. This is so weird. No! I'm like, the first hit, he's like, okay, I'm gonna hit you now. No numbers were coming out, and then he was stabbing, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you got a big time. It's very good damage, though, coming from the trap. It would be so cool if we would get more crystal skulls, by the way. Let's deal just some raw physical damage, as well as frostbite. Is she immune to all penalties? She is. Alright, got it. We will deal ice damage. Do we need... Yeah, we need Show No Mercy. We need to enrage. So killing in 1 or 2 strikes would be our biggest goal here. Let's see. I should have initiative, getting the poison arrow to the backliner. Which I do. Killing her is important. Good. And with a bit of luck, we have enough damage here to get him down. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, mister. Frozen Thorn will kill. Stalactite will kill as well. Let's go with that. We got it. Ooh, nice. So our slaveholder is not even affected. We can get gold or another Yeti. What about the Yeti? It's a level 3 Yeti. It's a good Yeti. It's a very cold Yeti. No, I'm gonna go for the gold here. Reason for it being that I want to upgrade a little bit more. So week 35, 34 actually. Let's do engineer. Oh wait, I don't even need to upgrade these. No, I'm not gonna go for it. I'm gonna hold my money together. Definitely going on a business trip here. That would be the final trap. The Enchanted Cox dealing more damage with traps makes a lot of sense here. And I do not care about this Yuboko so much. Yeah, it's fine. So all of our artifacts, except for the crystal skulls, are upgraded now. Have some blood for money. Love it. Another business trip. Let's do it. Here's the crystal skull. And we're gonna send the good old skeleton. Sure. That will help us so much. Being able to bring back our creatures as skeletal warriors is so good. And obviously we are fighting veterans again. Let's go with a regular, like, castle hallway. Let's do it. Oh, that's so perfect. Ah, I didn't care about my ordering here. Ah, not good, not good. Forgot about that. Forgot about putting my my monsters to rest here. That's bad. Anyway, what are you doing? Air damage, and fire. Air, fire. Okay. Let's try that. Then, poison dart. Man, I wanted my vampire. And I think we can actually go for like the same setup as before. We'll do it like that. Let's see. Let me go like that. I don't care. I don't think that they will come to the fourth room, to the third monster room there. If so, then good job, enemies. So, cool thing here is we can apply a lot of more bleed very early on. That's super good.
Polly!
She is very resistant. Crazy. Yeah, we'll do a poison arrow. Try to kill her yet again. And then we go infection. Boom. She's immune, which I hate. Oh, don't kill her. That's good, because otherwise the damage would have transferred over here as well. Yeah, it's definitely a frenzy. I don't think that we're gonna be alive enough to apply more poison, more bleed here. Just go for the raw damage. That's a kill. Cool thing is, we get another poison arrow out. Super handy. But I do not think that she's gonna die through the bleed yet, no. Also not a kill. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Is this the time for the cleaver now? Because it just deals more damage over time. And down he goes. Oh, new skeleton here. So good. So good. The first room is actually obliterating those enemies. They are level 9. And we are just killing left and right here. So good. Alright, here comes the poison dart. And boom. It's lots of damage. She's so weak to poison. So technically she's dead already. So I don't need Burning Whip because it only attacks the front. I'm gonna go with enraging those guys so that they can deal more damage to the Mamluk. With a nice poison arrow. And then we're gonna throw an ice block as well. And we're gonna go stalactite. And everybody's happy. Yay! So, higher resistance or more whiplash? It's just an amazing amount of damage. I'm gonna go with the resistance here because it might be that there is like one combination of enemies that are actually getting through to us. And if that happens, we have a problem. So you gonna definitely recover now. Yeah, that was not so good. Anybody else there? No, you need time off. Risky, but okay. We'll train, because we have money, and money is good. And training is also good. George, train to level 5, thank you. You train to level whatever. Doggo, train to level 5. I think it cannot hurt. It's a skeleton, right? And skeletons gain extra health. So getting that up is also good. Yeah. That was an amazing power spike here. Let's go, event. Oh, I could have gotten one morale if I had 150. That is gold, but I don't have that, so I can't take that. Let's go ahead and take another event. I'm hoping for money. That's the next level for free. The next level of the Crystal Skull. We are done. We have our artifacts settled. That's fine. Hell yeah. So, Therapist gives us... Ooh, we could spend some tears to get some morale back. I'll do that. Yes, thank you. +2 morale on everybody. That allows me to bring some more monsters back into action. And those guys only take 1 day to heal off, so it actually made up for what we just did. Perfect! Let's go, preparation phase. Here we go. What's coming? It's a knight. Lots of physical. There we have it. 80 nature damage, AoE. Removes 3 stacks from each penalty applied to her at the start of each turn. And damage dealt reduced by 20% for each penalty applied to her. Wow. And then we have fire damage. Oh, god damn. Fire is kind of my bane right now. I'm not good at absorbing fire. Alright, we put the Boarman up here. I need something that helps me with absorbing nature damage. Let me think. Let's go with him. And also Victor. Let's see where this is going. So, Poison Dart definitely to the frontliner. Let's go. Because he is really weak to poison. Maybe we can kill him. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, also, nature and fire. And physical. None of these really help here. Alright, George to the front. Then, kind of has to be Verglow as well. And then... you? Another trap, which is gonna be the Circular Saw. Then we have a very late event, and then we have the rest of them trying to do something. Actually, I'll put you on the front. We'll do it like that. Yeah. Let's see. I have no idea if that's good or not. Woo. So, Mr. Boarman. Please don't die. Luckily, we are quite fast. So, Bloodbath. 128 air damage. That's good. We also apply 3 bleed. Oh, this is so much damage. This is just so much damage. Frenzy now? No, it doesn't make any sense. I'm rather stacking some more bleed here so we can apply it to the midliner later. Don't you dare killing me. So here comes... Or do we just try to kill the knight? Yeah, we do. We have to take out the knight very quickly. Okay. And both of them dead. We do get a skeleton for free. That's the good news, but it's gonna die thanks to the knight. Ow. Just ow. So, nature damage coming in clutch, hopefully. I do not need to go for Burning Whip now. I'm gonna go Show No Mercy, helping our other guys in the next room to be a bit stronger. And then we kind of need to destroy the backliner there rather quickly. It's basically just killing the ads before we do anything else. Let's go Ice Block, deals the most damage. Yep. I mean, the knight should be dead, technically. Nothing we can really do. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So luckily they have no physical armor. And they remove 3 stacks of each penalty each turn. Yeah, I'll just try to deal as much damage as possible. That's unfortunate. Another skeleton! Oh yeah. Let's do it. Skeleton party. This is the cool thing about the Crystal Skull. They also benefit from the 30% life, which is amazing. Like, they cannot trigger more skeletons off of that. I mean, this is not too bad. Easy target, no. Blizzard, no. I'm gonna go with that. Stalactite falls. And hope that these guys can finish her. Right, let's go bite. 129 physical, pretty good. And fireball. Man, these animations are so cool. I really do like them. Burnout duration of monsters reduced by 2 weeks. I don't care. I do care about the Infernal Guardian though. I need something that helps me out with fire resistance. That's cool. Alrighty. So, engineering does not help us. We can go to the doctor, which also does nothing. Sanctuary. Yeah, we don't have that much gold to train. I'd rather invest some blood and tears to make the enemies suffer. So we could... Oh wow, we could lower their... What's it called? Yeah, there is a word for it. My brain has it, but it's not accessible right now. Their resistances. We could lower their resistances by 3, or we can start giving them some bleed. Seems good. This seems really good. Resistance lowering. The high bleed is good for the vampire, but I think... Yeah, you know what? This is gonna be a little bit of a pivot here. Then, we need more money. Let's go and pay in blood, because we have so much of it. And then we'll definitely go for another round of veterans there. So, you go back. We have a new Infernal. I actually put him over here. That is a lot of people who need to recover. Uh-oh. I want them to be at maximum level again, though. So, it's difficult. But we'll get things done. Let's go. Let's do it. Playing here. In the hallway. Let's do it. Ah. So, what do we get? Nature damage all around, ice damage to the back, and then air damage to the front. Prevent monsters from coming back to life. That's bad. I wonder if that completely negates the Crystal Skull. It might be. He regenerates life based on 50% of his damage, and she heals 15% of all heroes' maximum life at the start of each fight. Great. Not. Alright, let's go. First monsters. So, air damage to the front, nature damage all around, and then... what's that? Ice damage to the back. Put you over here. I'll put you to the back, and I think I'll put the big guy over here as well. Let's do it. Then, difficult, so difficult. Air damage to the front, you say. Nature damage? Okay, so we're gonna put this guy over here. Ice damage to the back. You can absorb that. Alright. Let's see where this is going. Then we're gonna go for the poison dart. Then there's the hallway fight. And we're gonna put you two to the back. Hopefully you're not even attacked. So, 75 damage. Oh, Trap Seal, actually a quite good chunk of damage there. I'm pretty happy about that. Give me initiative. Oh, of course, you have this guy. Ah, that's bad. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Maybe we can kill him quickly. We can. Let's go. I'll try to just deal as much damage to the midliner, because I'm scared of him. Gonna impale. Doing that. And this guy also has a midline attack, which deals fire damage. And yeah, he's gonna die. It's massive, isn't it? So, Infernal Guardian, thanks for being here. Really, love it. And now we can think about what we want to do. Do we keep demoralizing them? The bite is giving us more bleed. No, you know what? Keep howling. I want to have a secondary battle plan here. Bye, doggo. Maybe I should have gone with the bleed, now that I think about it. Infernal Guardian is so strong. I love him. Anyway, Burning Whip will do it. Boom. And then I just hope that I can kill this guy. He's quite weak to nature, and we have the archer here. And then we have a fireball or fire color. Zoom! Very nice! Only 3 of our guys are down. Let's get some more armor on the guy here, on the slave holder. That was extremely good. That was an extremely good run. Also, more training, please. I want to get some people up to level 5 again. The orc is close. I also kind of like... I like the Infernal Guardian. I think I want to upgrade him as well. So... yeah, let's check it out. Go train. That's 27 fire damage, consumes the stacks of burn applied to all heroes. Not really relevant to me, but look at all the resistances that we can get. Hell yeah. I want to make him beefy. He's also pretty expensive for upgrade, but it's gonna be so good. And here is the, yeah, the nature weakness removal. I don't care about having even more fire resistance. I do care about lowering that. Let's train it. Very happy. Okay, event. Do we need the gold here? I mean, the skeleton soldier is okay. I want to keep him. Just to be sure, just to be safe. Oh, this is great. This is super good. We're gonna transmute into tears. Like a lot. It's perfect. And now we can go to another seminar or sanctuary. So we could either go for another hero weakness or make our monster stronger. I think I'll do the hero weakness. Let's go. What was that again? Is that them taking more damage? I think so. Or we apply 3 stacks of poison to them, which doesn't mean so much to me. Yeah, we'll take that. Let me see. It was damage taken increased by 30%. Exactly what we needed. Alright, so last fight. We can bring all of our good guys in here. I mean, all of these dudes and dudesses are pretty damn good, I gotta say. I don't care about you too much. Also these trees. Goodbye, trees. I don't want you. Never wanted. Alrighty, so lots of skelos here. And these guys are gonna be our frontliners. Perfect. Let's go, next champion. Whew, I'm ready. So, who's the champion? You are the champion. The Pyromancer level 10. You deal 105 fire damage to the backliner. Applies burn to the monsters who deal damage to him. Okay, and passive, the attack regenerates 10% of the maximum life if the target is affected by burn. Got it. We're gonna circular saw you though. And then we're gonna... that's the biggest question. I think we're gonna try to go with the bleed. Air damage, fire damage. So air damage to the front. Can absorb that. Kind of kind of absorb that with Victor. Actually, no, we absorb that with him. Victor is gonna go to the second line. And then fire as well as air to the back. Ooh, that's rough. If nobody really to absorb that. Actually, let's put you to the back and I'll put... maybe the Yeti to the front? No, the Yeti doesn't make sense. I need more bleed, so I'm gonna put the big beefy orc here. So, next up is gonna be Poison Dart, as per usual. I wonder how this is going, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna put you to the back, because you absorb all the fire damage, being an Infernal Guardian. Holy cow. And you're also good at absorbing air damage. Now the question is, how do we kill? You're weak to ice. That's good. I want nature as well. It's fine, we'll do it like that, and then we have all the guys that we didn't put into this, and we're gonna use them as the last resort here. Like that, like that, like that. Okay! Let's see how this goes! Here comes the blade! Very nice damage. And Stalactite falls. Also very nice damage. And now we go Bloody Assault, transferring a bit more bleed over here. Yeah, let's do it. 6 bleed here, 6 bleed there. It's gonna be replaced anyway in a second, but it's gonna be fine. Definitely Frenzy, because Frenzy deals more damage when the enemies are bleeding already. And try to stun? No, alright. This is already looking pretty good. They have some means to heal themselves. Not the biggest ones. Okay, another Bloody Assault. Yep. It's just the most damage that we deal. Yeah, the boar is dead. And now you will be attacked by air, which is fine. Can absorb that. And yet again, air damage. Ah, but it's too much. Crap. So, in terms of spells, I do believe that we want a Fire Column here, or Burning Whip here, definitely. She's dead. And she's dead before the poison attacks. Which means the poison attacks the midliner. Takes a good chunk of damage there. Alright. I think the fight is decided in this area here. Try to kill him first. Yeah, maybe we can make it so that he doesn't attack anymore. Not entirely sure. He has like 65 plus 10, 75. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Boom. Down he goes. And now Incinerate. This is just for absorbing the fire damage, and then we're gonna deal poison damage with the arrow shots here. Boom, dead. Got it!
For your great accomplishments, the board has decided to name you as company CEO.
The
Congratulations.
CEO! Congratulations! Yay! That is it! We have played 104 weeks. This episode only contained 52 weeks. The other 52 weeks, obviously, in the episode before that. We defended 23 dungeons. We gathered 7,748 gold. Have 885 blood and tears collected. And 72 of our own employees slaughtered. Like these guys here. And 68 heroes defeated. Guys, that has been Legend of Keepers. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, then don't forget to leave a rating, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.